Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, 6:23, and oh, I gotta put those in my purse. I switched up purses. When did I do that? Saturday night. So anyway, I wore this shirt to film, but I'm chilly, so I'm going to switch it out and wear something different. I was gonna say, does that ever happen to you? But probably not, unless you make YouTube videos. I am going to have 3 videos this week, only because I wanted to pick some spring and summer, like a shop your stash blush and lip picks, and I ended up with so many for both of them that I had to split it into 2 videos, or it would have been one really long video. And I'm not sure what you guys would have preferred, but I'm switching it into 2 videos. It is what it is. So right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to wear today. Alright, so this is what I'm wearing today. Tomorrow we have to be all way dressed up for work. I am right now, my footage is uploading. I've just grabbed my tennis shoes, my walking shoes, and I'm grabbing a fleece and my gloves. Put this in the car because, wait, I just turned on the wrong light. Good gravy. I have choir tonight. Choir is, I technically get done with work at 4:30, and choir is at 5:15 or 5:30. So I'm hoping that if I'm done with work on time, which doesn't, that's not usually going to happen, but I thought I would just go, if I can get out of work close to 4:30, I thought I would go to church, park, and then walk, because it's in town. But it's cold and rainy, so I want to grab my jacket. So I feel like this past weekend I had a really good kind of mix of rest and doing some things. I think I told you guys yesterday, in the vlog yesterday, I don't know when you're seeing these things, of course, but that I made a meatloaf. So that's what we're going to have tonight for dinner, is meatloaf. And I told Bob just to make some green beans. We eat a lot of green beans here. I told him to make some green beans and that he could have leftover potato salad, and I would just have meatloaf and green beans. So that's nice. I just dropped my apple on the ground, which means it's not going to be very tasty later. Urgh. Trying to feel how badly it got. Not too bad, actually. Anyway, the point of that is I told Bob, I said, the meatloaf takes about an hour. I said, why don't you put it in about 5:30? Even though I don't normally get home until a little bit after 7, I just don't think, because it's only one song, I don't think we're going to rehearse for the full hour and a half, because it goes from 5:30 to 7. I need to close the screen because I can't even deal. You want to see this is the gloominess that is Wisconsin this morning, northeast Wisconsin. So I just had to close the screen. I can't deal when the screen is like half open, half closed. It drives me crazy. That's my little quirks. So I'm going to grab my little lunch bag. I'm going to pack up my stuff for the day. And as soon as my footage is done uploading, I'm going to head out and get to work early. Like I said, kind of a big deal going on tomorrow. So I want to get to work early. And they cleaned the carpets this weekend, so I have to get all the stuff off of my desk and back onto the ground. You guys have no idea how many times I have put down this camera and said, Kristin, spit it out, taking a deep breath, and start it over again. Because apparently I can't find my words today. All right, packing up and I'm heading out. Good morning, everybody. It is 6:55, and I just finished filming my haul for Saturday. I didn't even clean up from it because I got started so late. But I thought I would do. It's going to be all of like 52 degrees today. Oh, the excitement of 52 degrees in May. But this is what I'm sporting today. Nothing really exciting. These are last year jeans from Lane Bryant, and I don't know what these are called. When they come just down to that far, I don't know. But I love these. They're one of my favorite pairs. They just have a little bit of distressed. And then the sweater also is from Lane Bryant, and it comes down a little bit longer in the back. I have a green one. Oops, sorry. I have a green one similar to this. I was going to put a necklace on. I totally forgot. What are you going to do? These earrings I've shown you before, the brand is Carole, C-A-R-O-L-E. Yeah, that's about it. So I need to find a pair of shoes to wear. I think I'm just going to wear nude flats. I think that's my plan. These nude flats are from Payless from last year. They just have a little patent on the toe, and they're a good kind of go-to for me. I kind of want to get a different pair, like a nicer pair, but I don't know which ones I would like, and I don't know. So I just keep going. I just keep wearing these ones. I mean, why not? They're fine. So they look like that. Nothing super exciting. But all right, I'm going to pack up my stuff and get going. Sorry, this is like the shortest check-in of life. I wanted to tell you guys yesterday, so I had choir, and I knew I wouldn't get home in time to go for a walk. It was raining all day long, and then about maybe a half hour before I was getting ready to leave work, it cleared up, the sun came out, and I was able to go for a walk. In Shawano, where we live, there is a trail called the Mountain Bay Trail. It's not an actual trail, it's paved. It's so nice, and it goes, I don't even know how many miles there are to it, but it goes forever and ever and ever. So what I did was, I just hopped on the trail. It was like a block away from church. I parked at church, hopped on the trail, and then set the timer on my phone for 20 minutes and just started walking because I didn't know how far anything was or how long it would take me to get anywhere, and I didn't want to be late for choir. So yeah, that's what I did. And when my alarm went off, I turned around and walked back. So my guesstimate is that I got about 2 miles in. So not as much as I like to do, but it was good for thinking it was going to be a day where I didn't get a walk at all. So today is gloomy and rainy again, sadly. I'm just going to show you. Not sadly, we need the rain. I should stop whining. Let me show you. We're not sure if we're going to get many lilacs. You can see they're starting. Let me shut this. You can see they're starting. I know a lot of you like them, which is why I keep showing them here and there, but they're starting to get some buds. Bob thinks that they were really starting to bud out before we got like an unexpected sort of frost. That's happened before, and then they're not quite as good when that happens. But we shall see. It's been such a weird spring. So yeah, it's supposed to be all of like 52 degrees, 50, something like that. So, but that's okay. As long as it doesn't rain when I get home tonight, I don't mind the cooler temperatures. I just bundle up and off I go. So I got some of these, by the way. For doing nail polish videos. A couple of you had suggested when I was talking about, when I said I wasn't very good at doing nail videos, a couple people had suggested these. So I had ordered these and they just came in. And then, I'm just going to show you guys, this is the newest Camp Cosmetics palette that he's releasing. This is probably not the best shot of the colors because of the lighting, but so I need to take pictures of it before I swatch it, but I'm excited to. And I'm sure once I swatch it, it'll be up on his Instagram if you want to check that out. Okay, it's literally 7 o'clock right now. I'm going to pack up and head on to work. Good morning, everybody. It's 5:15 on Wednesday morning. And I was looking out, admiring the start of the sunrise. I thought I would show you guys. It's like 32 degrees outside, by the way. 32 in the middle of May. Isn't that pretty? I love how I always ask you. It's like on my beauty videos. Answer me. So pretty. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to talk to Bob this morning if it actually did frost. It looks a little bit like it did. There was a frost warning. And while it shouldn't affect anything we have in the garden, I'm afraid for the lilacs. So, anyway, I'm up, showered, and dressed. As you can see, I was just taking my vitamins. And I always dry shampoo my hair before I get in the shower. So it sits in there a little bit, and then I take it down and brush it out. So I'm going to go do that, throw some curls in my hair, try to make myself look presentable. And I'll check back in, but I just wanted to show you the start of the sunrise. Alright, 6:20. I meant to show you guys more of the sunrise, and I just got involved in stuff I was doing and forgot. I need to find some shoes. I don't know what I'm going to wear today. In between weather is tricky, I tell you. But I kind of want to wear sandals. Okay, so I am sporting. You can see, by the way, I have lipstick in my pocket, so I don't forget it. So just ignore those little bumps right there. These are the Jag jeans. So they're kind of that steel charcoal-y color. And these shoes, the ones that I picked, they're just gladiator sandals. You can't see the fact that they go up my ankle, but they do a little bit. And I think I got these last year or the year before. And I like them a lot, actually. I don't know why I don't wear them more often. This sweater is the one that I got when I was in New Jersey at TJ Maxx. Necklace is from Lane Bryant a really, really long time ago. And these earrings, I don't know where I got them from, but I've had them a really long time ago as well. I've had them a really long time ago. I have had them a really long time. Like years and years and years. Probably they should be passed on. They're probably not in fashion anymore. I have a jacket sitting there that I need to take to be cleaned. It's dry clean only. Excuse me. So now I'm going to sit down here. Maybe not here because the sun seems particularly bright. But I need to edit Thursday's video, get that going, and yeah. I think that's all I have to do this morning. So I'm going to sit here and, obviously I've already sat here. I'm going to sit here and edit my video for Thursday so that can be rendering while I'm at work. And yeah, last night, by the way, I came home from work and it was so windy and cold. It was about 51, but it was really windy, like 20 mile per hour, 25 mile per hour wind, something like that. So I bundled up and I put on Instagram, and I'll insert the picture here while I'm talking to you. I put on Instagram that I called it something like cold weather, what did I say? Cold weather chic? Cold weather walking chic. Oh, I was cracking myself up. Anyway, with that, I'm going to edit this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. It's about 6:25, and I need to quickly do my check-in with you guys. And then I need to edit. Nope, that's a lie. I need to fill in the description box of the video that's going live today, since I'm having a Thursday video. It cracks me up. I went with 1 week with only having 2 videos, and now second week I already have 3. But it was only because I was able to. What is this? I was able to film both of them on the same day. I actually intended for them to be all in one video, but I was a little too wordy, a little too talkative, or I picked too many blushes and lipsticks, one or the other. But anyway, by the time you see this, you already know that. So I am trying to brighten up my world today. Last night when I went for my walk, it was it was warmer than the night before, but it still wasn't like May weather. Well, maybe, I don't know. Our Mays have been so weird the past few years. It's kind of hard to know what should be May weather and what shouldn't be. But I think it was, I guess, high 50s. It wasn't too bad, but it was windy. But I was able to go down a layer. I was wearing just a little bit of a thinner sweatshirt, and I didn't have to have like a thermal shirt underneath, so that was nice. The night before I was, as you saw, bundled to the hilt. Okay, so I have naturally curly hair today, which decided to be really curly. I don't know what its deal was, but I just decided to let it be. And I'll tell you my makeup in a second, but so these are the same 7 jeans for Lane Bryant. This is that tank top. I've shown you this before. It kind of has, you can see that, like little things of ribbon almost, but just gives a little texture to the tank top. I got it at New York & Company a couple years ago, and I've said this before. I wish I had bought it in different colors because I just love it, and it's held up so well. But anyway, so this cardi, Kristin, it's a cardigan. This cardi I bought at Kohl's, I think, last year, something like that. And this is Stella and Dot necklace, and these earrings, I do not know. And, oh, these shoes you have seen before. I got it. Avenue, I think, a couple years ago. No, longer than a couple years ago. I've had them a really long time. So I really like coral and navy blue together. It's one of my favorite. Any kind of shade of coral and then navy blue. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. That's my check-in for today. Nothing too exciting aside from me rambling about the weather, as usual. I'm going to, like I said, sit down, fill in my description box, get everything ready to go, and pack up my lunch and head on to work. So I have a half hour to get that accomplished. And I was going to show you guys. One of the houses I walk past has lilacs already. Like full bloom lilacs, and we do not, which tells me I don't think we're going to get them this year. I don't know. I can't really tell. But here, like, this is as far as they seem to have gotten. I just love them when they're in full bloom and they smell so pretty, and like, see here? That doesn't look like anything's going to happen there. It makes me sad. I guess we can't have them every year. I just don't understand why just around the corner has beautiful lilacs and ours are not. Unless theirs are kind of more in the shade, and they're shaded by trees, and I wonder if the trees like protected them from the frost or something. I don't know. Anyway, with that, I'm going to get to my chores here, drink my water, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. So I just uploaded my footage from the week. I think I have like 22 minutes already. So I'll try to keep this short and sweet. Or whatever we have tonight, and top of this will be a really long vlog. So, putting my brush away that I hauled the other day. My Brush Lab one. I'll see if I can show you guys as I talk about being short and sweet. See how I've like deformed it somehow? How it's because I jammed it in my, like in the corner of my suitcase. So it doesn't work quite as well as it once did. So, I wonder if I should put that in my empties and talk about that. Anyway, so the smaller one that I have was the Olivia Garden. And they don't make that Brush Lab one anymore, so I just bought this one. Okay then, information you probably didn't need to know. I need what I'm wearing. So, I just washed all of my brushes. I haven't washed my brushes in so long, it's ridiculous. So I had to do that, and I actually got some. I'll show you guys tomorrow, or when I film tomorrow. I got some from a company. I get offered stuff a lot. Well, not a lot. That sounded... I get offered stuff on occasion. Kristin. And anyway, so I normally say thank you so much, but no thank you. Well, I've had so many people ask me for like a cheaper, or less expensive, I should say, version of the It Cosmetics flat top kabuki, or the Sigma flat top kabuki, and I've talked enough on both channels now how I'm just disappointed in the quality, the way that Sigma has gone. So, anyway, I can't remember the name of the Beauty Junkies. Beauty Junkies is the name of the company, and they sell their products on Amazon. And they sent me 2 kits, like an eye kit, and then a kabuki, you know, like a face kabuki with a flat top and a pointed and a rounded and that sort of thing. So I didn't get to wash those yet, but I washed all of the ones that have been lined up for quite a while. I've just been slacking. Anyway, outfit of the day. This sweater, I believe, is from New York & Company, and it was last year. This is one of those tank tops that I talked about from Nordstrom. Again, you guys, I really like these. I'm definitely going to buy more of them. I have this one, then I have one in kind of a lavender orchidy sort of shade. I like how long they are. They stay put, you know, they don't kind of ride up. They wash up really well. So far, very pleased. And then these are, I think these are Not Your Daughter's jeans. They're called ankle jeans or something, and so they're permanently cuffed like that. So that's not rolled up. These sandals I've had forever. These earrings, by the way, are a gift from Erin, who's a fellow YouTuber, subscriber, fellow YouTuber, and I will link her below. But they're from Charming Charlie. Anyway, these shoes I got at Hallmark, the Hallmark store, like 3 years ago or something like that. And they're still one of my favorite pairs of shoes because they go with everything. So they have the pink in it, like today. If I wear like turquoise, they go with everything. Okay, I had to respray my hair. When I have my hair done before I film, before I do my makeup, I tend to pull the sides down and that sort of thing, making sure that I get, you know, my foundation up in my hairline. So I frequently have to go reapply. So work today is going to be crazy busy. It's been a really busy week, and today will be no different. Then it should go back to normal on Monday. Just one of those things that happens. But then I'll come home, get Bob, and it is grocery shopping night. So hopefully we'll have a little Aldi haul for you. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm going to pack up my lunch today, or pack up my bag that holds the things that I eat throughout the day. I always say pack up my lunch, but maybe I've mentioned that before. I don't even know. It's just stuff that I eat throughout the day. If you guys want to see that, let me know and I can show you. Oh, speaking of, somebody asked me what I put in my work tote, like what I bring to work, because she said she was entering the workforce, or entering back into the workforce. And I have to tell you, it's nothing that would be helpful to you. It's my laptop and my cord, because on my lunches I edit or upload or fill in a description box or something. I'm almost always doing something on my lunch for YouTube. And I have in there a book that I keep all of our bills in and a list of what gets paid. I do that sometimes on my lunch. And then a bunch of lip products that don't end up in my purse, maybe end up in there. There's not a ton of things that would be helpful, really. And then I have, you know, some work that I carry back and forth if I am working on something, you know, a project or whatever. So I don't know that that would be very helpful, because it's really just kind of specific to me and YouTube. But yeah, that's kind of what I bring in my work tote. Also, I was going to show you guys, it is rainy today. So I've started my walking, or being more dedicated to it, I should say. I've only missed one day in the past 2 weeks, and that was the day that I came home from work early because of the shingles. And I'm telling you what, I just don't think those lilacs are going to get any better than what they are. But anyway, so it's raining today, and I had already decided, because of grocery shopping and that sort of thing, that today would be my day off. So my plan is, when I get home, if I get everything done for YouTube on my lunch, when we get home, I may actually take a bath tonight. So we'll see. Anyway, all right, with that, I am packing up and heading out. All right, so it's Friday night, 5:26. How's it going, Big Bad? Good. I turned the camera on and now you got nothing to say.
I wasn't talking to begin with.
You were talking all about your plans for tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to auction.
Yeah.
And then Cabela's.
So he's just informed me what his plans are for tomorrow.
That's what I tell you.
He's going to go hang out with Ben, go to an auction.
Yeah. Well, because the weathermen can't figure out what the weather's going to do.
Yeah,
otherwise, we were going to go fishing, but we're going to wait and fish either Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
Yeah, they can't decide if it's going to rain or if it's not going to rain.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I'm still safe to go for my walk in the morning. So he's going to an auction. Are you going to take a camera?
No, it's an inside auction.
Oh, man. Yeah, but there might be excitement after the auction.
Oh, yeah. I could take it. Yeah.
So we'll have him take the camera.
We'll see what happens.
And my plan is to walk.
There might be a Fleet Farm stop.
What's a Saturday without a Fleet Farm stop? And then I'm going, every year for Mother's Day, we give my mom a hanging plant of her choosing. And so we go to a place in Shawano called Earthworks, or just outside of Shawano. They have really gorgeous plants, like gorgeous. I don't think we've ever gotten a bad plant from there. And so we get Mom her plant, and then 2 plants, one for either side of our deck. That's what I will get tomorrow. And we'll see. Usually we get a smaller one from Fleet Farm for the front.
I think you got one at Earthworks last year.
Did I? Oh yeah, I got that kind of hanging one. That did really well there too. Anyway, So those are my only plans tomorrow. Going for a walk and going hanging plant shopping with my mom. I know. Other than that, we have no commitments, and we've already have decided that. What am I? See, my vlogging arm is taking a beating from the shingles. It's a little sore.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll let it pass then.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna try to get some filming done this week or next week. Oops, I just dropped my sunglasses. And he's going to go. I thought you were going fishing on Sunday. No?
Well, Sunday it's supposed to rain. That's
Oh.
the day. It sounds pretty good chance of rain is Sunday.
Oh, I
Tomorrow
just
they don't
can't.
have a clue.
I just can't keep up. So I don't know. Who knows what we'll get into on Sunday?
Got one of those smartphones.
Well, it doesn't pay. It's wrong. It's always wrong. Anyway, so we were off grocery shopping, and yeah, if we get anything exciting, I'll show you when we get back. Get this, I came home from work expecting to have to make the menu on the list, and this one already came up with the menu. That's nice of you.
Thanks.
It wasn't bad either. Not bad at all. All right, we're going to go shopping, and we'll check in with you later. Okay, so we are home. Oh, that's Bob's dinner. And I was going to show you, we always go to Aldi first, and then if they don't have something that, you know, we need or want, then we'll go to one of the other grocery stores in town. So I was going to show you what I got from the other grocery stores first. I got some cream because I need some cream for my coffee, and some celery because for some reason Aldi didn't have celery. They also were completely out of blueberries, so I got these, but boy, they were pricey, like $5. It just kills me. Aldi did not have strawberries this time. And I like when I'm baking, especially for other people, I like to make sure that I'm using the really good, if I'm using white chocolate, well, any chocolate chips. I like Nestle, and I don't veer from those. And what about these cookies?
They're good.
Yeah, this one picked some Butterfinger cookies. I mean,
I got waffle fries too.
you got,
Put them in the freezer at the Aldi.
yeah, are you putting them downstairs or what?
Yep.
Yeah, I also were checking that. I'm like, well, where did these waffle fries come from? He's like, I don't know. We saw Weiser when we were at Aldi. He's like, maybe Weiser put them in there. Anyway, I can bake him cookies, and he's buying these? What? Anyway, and then ginger snaps. And I don't make ginger snaps. I've never made them. I don't like them. I would try, but I just don't have a recipe. So I bet I could find one at laurinthekitchen.com. Anyway, and then this is something I just forgot to get, some mozzarella cheese. So, okay, I'll show you these things, and then I'll explain. Pizza sauce in a squeezy thing, little pepperoni minis, and then mushrooms in a jar that recloses. So I've had serious pizza cravings, and he's the one that loves pizza so much, not me. But so, you know, those flat wraps that I use, I'm gonna kind of make one of those like into a pizza at some point in the next, to get over my pizza craving. That's my plan. So that's why I bought these. And these actually, the little minis, are good in salads too. And we're camping in a few weeks, and we always will do pizza pudgy pies, which we'll show you when we're camping. That's why I get the squeeze one, because it's easier for camping. And then this also, if it's not in a jar, or if it's in the jar, then I can close it up, put it back in the fridge. All right, now I'll show you the Aldi stuff. So we're going to do this bit by bit. It's just going to be easier. This one...
You did the frozen stuff first then.
Well, this is the bag I emptied first and then made the decision.
That's
I don't know what to tell you.
That was a very poor decision.
Well,
it's not
at any
winter
rate,
anymore.
these are the cereals that Bob picked for himself.
No, why didn't you get some?
Because I don't eat cereal anymore.
Oh, sorry.
When was the last time I ate a bowl of cereal?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I eat a lot in the summer.
Yeah, he does. And I used to eat tons of cereal, but it makes me sick now.
Yeah, sorry.
Pretzel sticks he wanted.
Yep.
And then he put hot dogs and hamburgers and turkey burgers for me on the menu, so we got some buns for those.
Yep.
And then I opened the one we had in the pantry of the mayonnaise, so that's just a refill. These are the protein shakes that he has for breakfast, because he doesn't like breakfast. And then, this is going to break Laura's little heart. Say you're sorry.
I like the fresh stuff, Laura, but it's just quick and easy for something on the green beans quick, you know.
So anyway, all right, next bag. Second bag, and then I will tell you the total of all this, by the way. That's the whole reason that I try to do this, so you guys see how much money you could save by shopping at Aldi. Because it blows my mind every time, doesn't it? Anyway, so I've been looking for a better carb choice, or like, you know, a good carb option, because you need carbs. So I bought a couple sweet potatoes that I'm going to bake and then cut into thirds. for myself, just to have like with lunches and stuff. Some more tomatoes, cucumbers. They had mangoes, and they were 49 cents a piece, so I'm going to let these sit out for probably a week. Blackberries, which were $1 a piece. The raspberries were what? $1.29? Yeah, $1.29. 2 things of eggs, some more peppers, some 800 grain bread. That's what I call it anyway. Braeburn apples. I have 1 of these a day usually. Oh, I forgot to put that away. All right, in the final bag, what happened here?
Wiser.
Some bananas, some cottage cheese. We got 3 of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk because I've been having that with my protein shakes in the morning. And this is their romaine lettuce. That's our favorite. String cheese. And then we got the 80-20 because Bob prefers this for hamburgers versus the 90-10. And then some bags, some Ziploc bags. All of that, with the exception of the very first things I showed you because that was from the other store, all of the other stuff, $80.
71 actually.
71?
71 something it was.
Oh yeah, you're right. 71. It just blows my mind
Still
every time.
over budget.
It's not.
$49 a week.
Yeah, this is 2 weeks, so we're under budget.
Oh yeah, we're good, folks.
We really have no budget, so I don't really know what he's talking about.
I don't either.
Anyway, with that, I'm going to put the rest of this away. As a matter of fact, let's get these ice cream sandwiches for Big Bad Bob in the freezer.
Right.
I'm going to put all of this stuff away, and then I'm going to take my makeup off, have something for dinner, and maybe take a bath, like I said this morning. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you've had a great week. Any wise words, Mr. Game? And there you have it.
The garden is no progress.
Yeah, no progress really on the
Stuff
garden.
is starting to come, but it's not big enough to look at.
Yeah, so.
Just so everybody knows.
So we will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.